yeah, it was just not picking it up in general. Great, thanks. Not voice mod. We found the problem for yesterday. And that was voice mod. It was literally voice mod just also feeding my mic into it, even though nobody asked it to do that. But thanks, that was not appreciated. The cable to charge my phone, yeah, that just happened. It keeps messing with my light because the cable is touching the light setting. But I'm so happy with my setup. I'm so happy the camera's higher now, because now if I'm looking at that, I think you get a better angle. I feel like I need a chair that's also a tiny bit higher, but also we have a tiny bit more of that. And I tried something new with the makeup today. I dig it. Also, if you like synth, industrial, goth music in general, go right now to Spotify and check out the new song by Aesthetic Perfection, because my favorite band just dropped a new song today, and oh, it's killer. It's so good, and I wish I could play it here, but then I can't put this on YouTube anymore. But go and check them out, because it's such a great project. I'm also a proud patron. I did sleep a bit on advertising it before the release, but it's out today. It's a good song. So Xeno, can you just confirm, is there mics out now, or have I still been talking to myself? Also early. I didn't expect you this early. Also, I know Saki is somewhere, because I saw her in the viewer list. Finally, I get to play Twin Mirror by my favorite game company. They have not disappointed me to this day. And the only game I still have to finish is Vampire. I did start it again on stream, and I will get back to it. But difficult choices to make. I need at least 6 months of a moral crisis about if I'm going to kill someone. Important choices. Also, it's pretty hard to, I think, on the first playthrough to progress throughout the game without killing anyone. But it's like, still, choices need to be made. There's people with kids. There's people with questionable jobs, but that's most of them, because we also have somebody working for the hospital and a nurse who are doing shady business and extracting money from people for hospital beds, which is probably totally not happening right now in countries as well. Oof. But yeah, this is actually nice. So I'm rocking my lovely Cthulhu shirt from Gothic Cat today, which is so cute. I need more t-shirts from them. I need you to sponsor me. I'll wear all the goods for streaming. I should be named this stream like #CoffeeCat. I need to, oh god, yeah. This is gonna keep happening unless I put the cable behind it, wait. I think now I'm safe. As much as I like to look white, I'm not. Sometimes the illusion is cool, most of the time like, meh, whatever. How has your day been, Xeno? There's been lots of discussions in private between me and Saki about what went down yesterday in Danganronpa, because she caught up with the VOD and she was like, well, that game is dead for me. And I was like, nah, based on our theories, don't just knock it yet. There's at least 1 or 2 people who are like, Homeboy is a scheming bastard. Also, I had to look up doozy, because this is the fun thing with the word doozy, because I know that Gamatech said yesterday, oh yeah, the solution to the trial, like, it was such a doozy. When people use the word doozy, for me it like equates, like, it wasn't that great, you could sleep on it, it was dull. But it's completely the contrary, but that's like vernacular American English. And it confuses the hell out of me every single time somebody uses it. Like, I literally have to consciously remind myself that it does not mean what I associate with it. So are you on your phone, Xeno, or... Well, it is a bit quiet today. Glasses. I was considering wearing contacts, but I was like, if I get so enraptured in the game, then I'm gonna play it in one go. No, I'm not wearing lashes and I'm not wearing contacts. This eyeliner is already heavy enough as it is. used to this. This is not bad. Because the cam is a tiny bit higher. It's let me do a proper check. It is 3.5 inches higher than it usually would be. Makes all the difference. Oh god, I can't believe we're also at 184 followers. I'm gonna sneeze, wait. I think we're good. I'm also, random fact, also one of the people who technically consciously tries to say Pika before I sneeze, but I usually fail. I was considering it that halfway, and I was like, nah, I'm not on mic anyway. But it's kind of it's an adorable little nonsensical quirk. Xeno, are you still having dinner? You might still be having dinner. That's why I'm kind of talking to myself, but I always do turn a bit of just chatting. Usually today we would have had TTRPG. Sorry if anyone comes in at some point and is like, yo, Friday, TTRPG. This is not TTRPG, but it's going to be really great storytelling from DONTNOD. How did I fall in love with the company? I would say it's definitely Life is Strange 1. I love Life is Strange 1. Then I started playing Remember Me because I dug really hardcore into like, who are these people? Who allowed them to write such good games and toy with my heart and affect me for years down the road with their story, because that story will always be close to my heart. And I still call bullshit on one of the endings because there was tons of ways how that could have gone differently. But I know what they were going for, and it's a great story. It's like playing Life is Strange, especially 1, is like watching a really, really good movie to me. And oh my god, did that game make me cry. And then I went to Remember Me, which was their initial release, and I cannot find proof of this anymore. But I know, unless this is a Mandela effect, but I don't think so, originally it was longer, but they couldn't find a publisher who would take the game off their hands, even though they're all they all came originally from like AAA companies and other gaming companies, and they created DONTNOD together in order to tell stories that they felt very passionately about. Capcom is the one who took Remember Me in the end, but because female protagonists and so on, and a company that nobody knew, they insisted that they shorten the game. So there are some chapters that are missing. But the last time I tried to find like the documentation, like the story of that, I couldn't find it anymore. So I'm gonna go digging for this again, just to make sure that I'm not crazy. And if that is the case, I hope that at some point we'll get maybe an anniversary version. I mean, the game is great as it is. But if there was in fact more to it, I'd love to play that. Please give me like a 10-year anniversary edition with like all the content that we lost because nobody wanted to finance it, nobody wanted to buy into it. The other thing, because what happened right after, so this had a female protagonist, Life is Strange 1 has a female protagonist as well. And they ran into the same issue because a lot of companies did not want to publish the game. Most companies were like, yeah, we'll take it, but only if you make the protagonist male, because it's gonna have more of an audience. And they were like, hell no, because it's gonna mess up the whole fucking story the way that we imagined it. Like, no. And they didn't back down, so kudos to DONTNOD. And thankfully, I mean, again, there's not one company in the world that's not problematic, but I love Square Enix for their story games. Because we all know I'm Final Fantasy. I'm not a nerd. I literally have not finished one Final Fantasy game, like unless 14 counts. But that's more due to other issues, not the games themselves. But God knows I've started many, and I will eventually finish 8 at least. And I'm waiting for 7 to come out on PC, so I can finally finish 7. Because my memory card broke. And yeah, no, I just waited for the PC releases, and I've been this year with the insomnia, with everything going on, I could have finished Final Fantasy VIII easily, but for some reason I've been slagging. Is that even the right word? I've not gotten around to it because I don't really play it on stream because it's a bit all over the place because I'm on the world now. But back to DONTNOD, I digress. yeah, no, they wouldn't back down, and thankfully Square Enix was like, yeah, you know what, you got something there. We see value in that. Like, we're gonna take it. And I was so hyped when Square Enix is the company who released it. Then we got the prequel to Life is Strange 1. I don't remember what it's called. Which is nice. It's literally just to fill it in. Then they released a free little, I would call it, it's kind of like a demo. It's like a free little snippet game, The Adventures of Captain Spirit, which is also, I wouldn't, like, release-wise it's a prequel, but story-wise it's not to Life is Strange 2. In between we had Vampire, which I was absolutely hyped for. It's not my usual playstyle, it's very different from the others. It's definitely more elaborate fighting system, but again, still moral decisions, choices matter, which is their brand, their game style. And Vampire is great. Life is Strange 2 was great. It picked up completely different issues that I could associate with a lot of them. I don't know. I think maybe people found 2 more problematic than 1. I don't know. It didn't strike my heart chords as much as 1 though. I'll say that. But it is still a fantastic game. Then they gave us Tell Me Why, which deserves all the awards and nominations that it's gotten, because it is the first game that really puts a trans character in the spotlight in a good way. Yes, it touches on certain things that are related to the transness, but it tells an overall story of 2 siblings and their past and them paving their way for their future. And it comes into play, but it's not that. It's not the coming out story. It's their bond that is at the core of this game. And we had so much fun playing that on stream. It was so good. Like, oh my god. And reading all the stories of the 2 little goblins and the puzzles, like, wow. Like, Life is Strange games, maybe once or twice I felt like, okay, this is a bit challenging, but I mean, why was it more challenging? And now, because they were both released in 2020, we had Tell Me Why, they came out in summer, and now just in December we had what we're going to play today, which is Twin Mirror. So I'm gonna wait until I hear a live sign from Casino again, or maybe Saki as well, and then I'm gonna go and start the game. And anyone that stops by, feel free to say hi. Let me actually use one of my chat comments. Also, thanks to Saki and Ryan and everybody else who donated. Oh god, I just opened something. I have wireless mouse again. I'm so happy. Because the microphone, the stream deck, my speakers, the controller, 2 screens, my lamp, generally charging my phone, that ring light, that desk light. It is fucking chaos with the cables on my desk, which is why I got the stand, so I could, like, my ring lights, I have a stand now that actually has a USB hub, but I'm not connecting it to the desktop because I'm literally just using it to power my 2 ring lights. That's a whole bunch of cables gone from the middle. Because my microphone was really trapped in between cables. And now that I have this mouse, unfortunately I did not know, because I had one with 16 programmable keys, but at some point I felt like, I'm not using macros, I'm too lazy to program macros. The one thing that I usually need is control, which I have here. But now with the new Logitech G Hub, I can program OBS commands. So now I have my Be Right Back screen on here. Ha! Be Right Back and chatting are now programmed on the mouse as well. Now I kind of wish I could program more. That's what I have my stream deck for. So it's fine. But it's really nice. It's cool software. Yeah, it's dope. So thank you so much, you two. And other people who also chipped in, but those were the biggest donations that made it possible. There we have Saki. I think it was Saki, and then I think it was 5 from Xeno, and the rest was from Ryan, killing me. It was 2 days ago. Almost getting me killed in DVD as well. Damn. And hence why Saki is only left with 665. I feel like You lose 5 health regardless each stream. That was at 900 and something, wasn't it? Or is it just me not being able to read? I don't know. Also, I made a very smart decision because I got a DM on Twitter from somebody I don't know, but they follow me. I don't remember ever seeing them following me, but okay. Check the profile, not much in the profile. I know where they're from. They themselves have not a lot of followers or are not following a lot of people, so it could be a new account. I didn't check the date, or I don't remember it, basically. Yeah, send me DMs. And I usually don't even bother looking at my DM requests. And it said 2 messages. Okay. I look at the preview, I don't even open it. And the preview was like, good night. Okay. So that meant there was another message in there. And I was like, I don't know this person. This is a random guy on the internet who sent me 2 messages in one. And good night is the second one. I can't preview the other one. I probably don't want to preview it. Mind rattling. To this day, I have not been hit with an unsolicited dick pic. I've had dick pics sent to me, but they were solicited. I've never had unsolicited dick pics sent to me, and I'd like to keep it that way. But I remembered people have been working for quite some time on some filters for Twitter DMs. I'm pretty sure they're also there for other social media, but specifically for Twitter. So, smart cookie that I am, I go, I find it, I give it permission to check my DMs, I quickly skim through an article about it. Okay, it takes 2 to 3 minutes. It even sends a message to the person, this was not safe for work, delete it. And it also blocks them. And depending on what it's set up for, after I think 3 warnings, it blocks them. Lo and behold, later I forgot about it, I go back, open the message. There's only 1 message left, because it does delete the picture as well. Hence, I'm pretty sure I dodged a bullet. Thanks, DM filter, save DM filter. So yeah, if anybody else is at risk or has friends who might be at risk of unsolicited dick pics, it works. And it's really good also at differentiating between the actual thing and plans, drawings, and whatnot. That's all good. That can fly by the filter. But anything that is an actual dick pic gets yeeted. Thank you so much. Because nobody wants that. Literally, nobody wants that. Not the men, not the women, not the they, not the them, not the non-binaries. Nobody wants to receive that, mate. Okay. I don't know, my mods are there, but I think they're all lurking. And there's only so much I can talk to myself, because I think I've exhausted my topics of the day. I mean, I'm super happy that my setup is so clean now. It's great. I'm actually also getting another stand for my second screen. I also, because the original mouse that I was going to get was 100 euros, but I opted for, I had to go through so many lists again, and this was in the end the better option. This was at like 80. So what I did, I chipped in another 10 for myself, and with the leftover money, I bought 2 lights that I'm gonna have to light the backgrounds as well. Because we like nice float lights and neon colors and everything. So I will see how I can position the cam maybe differently. I basically need a desk chair that goes a tiny bit higher than this one. I'm gonna have to see how I go about that. But yeah, we're gonna get some mood lighting in here, y'all, in a week. Also, I think, is it my parents or people in general? Like, people have maybe slightly made fun of me because I don't like throwing shit away. It's good I don't throw shit away, because this is my old headset, my old Logitech wireless. This side actually stopped working, which is why I got a new one, which was less expensive than this one. And yeah, I kept this just for emergency purposes, and lo and behold, my current headset broke to the point of no repair, because that would require soldering at this point. They are sending me the new one, And I thought it would arrive today. No, it's coming from France. It's coming via UPS, which means they're also not going to bring it to my pickup station. It's going to cause problems. Yeah, actually that's already going to cause problems because the driver, if they're not used to this and if they're not used to the packups, it's going to take 1 day longer because they're going to try delivering it here, get it wrong, then drive off and then request me to have it re-delivered even though they were already here. It's going to take 1 more extra day just because of their bullshit. Hi Ely! How are you doing? How was your game? How was the rest of your game yesterday? And how are you doing in general? But yeah, replacement headset is coming in, and thankfully this works because I could not wear in-ear headphones for like a whole 6-hour stream, which this might just very well realistically turn into. How are you doing? 3 mods are in the house. It was crazy yesterday as well, like with the raids. Was it the day before Noir raided me with 7 people when we were playing DBD. So much going on, but I'm so excited about this game. Also, I'm looking into VTube character. There's a program to design at least a base character. It might be the one that was used to make yours. Not to make any assumptions, but it looks like it's. I could manage, and I have face rig. I'm still gonna have to send them an email because I'm Monarch in face rig, which meant like for life. Technically, in my opinion, they owe the people who kickstarted and took that pledge, they owe them the new program that they're releasing, kinda. Because they're already giving us 50% off, but that's for anyone that owns FaceRig. So I still feel like they're being kind of a little disrespectful to people who pledged more. I mean, I literally had 4 copies of FaceRig back when it came out. My stream was a hot dumpster fire. What? Oh yeah, Twitch. Oh god, yeah. Oh, you're working on a new character. I don't know if that's the program. It might very well be. Well, the thing is, thanks to Gaming Careers for always keeping me up to date with everything, we are currently faced with a shit ton of bot attacks. Hosting as well as following. There's a shit ton of bots on the platform again, and they're trying to get it under control, but they're basically breaking the platform. You want to make your own with options and outfits. Yay! I'm also like, I don't know if that would actually work, because Pit Crew has so many really, really cool character design programs that people have made on it, because I just used one that is available for commercial use to make one of my TTRPG characters again. I don't know if any art from that would work as an avatar. I don't know. I'm not that good at it yet, but it's a cool option for like when I'm doing Danganronpa, when I don't want to be on cam, or just days where I don't want to get into all this, because that happens, especially when I'm sick. Being a bit ill, nasal, and throwing makeup in as well on top of it just seeps even more energy out of me. Yay! Hair bones and underwear texture, what? Okay. I mean, underwear texture sounds very reasonable. Actually, also, I'm considering doing something, because usually I always have them. I used to have them on all the time. But I gave up at some point. I didn't have my captions activated anymore because they literally did not work. And it's pissing me off because I like to have my stream captioned. Very much so. Also, we have tons of new shit in the creator dashboard. I haven't really looked through it yet. Closed captions. You said underwear texture, then I used to have them on all the time with that change, and I was like... Also, is this the page? No. Because I had an application, but I'm not using it anymore. Let Let me see if I can find it. If it's even still on my list. I think I've completely disabled it. What? We have so many ad break options now. We can run what? Monetize your stream. We can run ads of 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 120, 150, 180, and 90 seconds. I don't know why 90 is not in that correct order, but okay. Like what? Quick actions is also not what I need. I might not be able to fix this right now. I swear to God, this is crazy. Streaming tools. Maybe it's in there? No, that's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Because I do want to put CCs in. And I said they didn't used to work anymore. There we go. Activate. Set as overlay 1. It's active again. But will they work again? Because I've seen some friends who use the same extension and it's been working. But yeah, I mean, again, it's also a part on me to pronounce everything clearly. Let's see. Nope, it's already telling me that there's an issue detected. Oh wait, but I know why. That's fine. Because I have to go to the page, but I have to go through Chrome. Stream closed caption, let me fix that. Because I obviously have to activate it first. That makes total sense. In, connect to Twitch, because you should still have me. Yep. If they gave us more than 3 of 1 year, so I'd run them. My ad revenue max is like 15 cents per month. You're up to 85. I can buy a soda yet. Have you had a payout yet? I mean, this is like extremely confidential stuff, but I mean, that stuff do be happening eventually because, like, yes, the ads do feed into it. What am I streaming here? 561. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the captions to work because I do think they will be very important. Plenty. You're wildly popular. You are growing fast. Every time I see turn on. There we go. Oh, this wants to use my microphone as well. Let me refresh the page. This one I'm really just trying to fix it. It's great. It's great though. All the communities as well. I don't know if you in Froggy's thread on Twitter, if you signed into that. Yes, I have a fox on screen. I have a fox pet. It also said hi Lindsay when you came in. It's cute. It's from Kapamon. I can send you the referral link if you want the fox as well. Oops. My Discord is like update your files because I send it to the Vashi as well. Wait, I'll do that right away because otherwise I'll forget it. Like, you can totally have the same fox. I was surprised. I was like, I wonder if Eli already has it. Because, again, I found it through TikTok. Somebody was posting about it on TikTok. The fox, it cost me money, though. There is a cat that's for free, but I basically put in $10 into their currency, and that worked. Favorite foxes on screens? I mean, that's kind of like what it looks like with me and my plushies. I think I have to send you... Oh, no, I don't show the plushies enough. I filmed a new TikTok video because I'm now part of a host club. I'm the first hostess of the host club. Well, hostess, little do people know. She has a very docile but also more fierce look with the red hair. But Miyako also does, obviously, Miyako is also gender fluid. So Miyako can also be a male host. But I still have to film all of that, which is why my living room is still set. You're back. Yeah, it's the bots. It's the bots killing it. I was trying to talk to you for a while. It's fine. You know that me doing it just chatting. Oh no. I hope. Oh yeah, Froggy Void. Froggy Void is the one who did the thread on Twitter, and they're also online now. They're playing Portal 2. Noir is also online with Dead by Daylight, and Raphilia is playing Danganronpa 2 as well. I don't know where she's on now. Maybe she's just starting it. What is Eli going to play today? I'll raid over to you again probably, but there is a fair chance that I might go for 6 hours, because that's just me. I closed my Spotify, didn't I? Or Spotify just told me... What? Or the instrumental just died. Or did my headset die? No, the music's not coming through anymore. Okay. I guess that means it's time to play the game. Hopefully the game sound is going to come through. Eep. But yeah, my captions are apparently still not working. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it to work. But it literally fucking hates me. Actually, let me check. Maybe it's so complicated now that it literally will only work in Chrome. Let me test a theory. Okay, muted, but no. No, it gives me the same fucking problem. It gives me the same problem on Chrome. I don't know how I can fix this. Because, like, I'm on their page, I'm gonna turn it on and off again. But I doubt that's gonna change anything. I'm really trying to have captions. Because, like, it's really important to me, but I have not found a good extension that works. No, it's still not working. Why is it not working? Why does it work? I'm gonna have to talk to Mac Ryan Mac, because it's working for Mac, but it's not working for me. Sad face. But don't you have the Malta one? How are yours working? Because I was looking for a better extension, but that hasn't happened yet. So I'm like, Is he also streaming? I don't see Mikey. It says Mikey is streaming. I don't see if Mikey promised a spooky game. You took Forest? Oh my god! Fuck yeah! I presume you're playing with some friends. Like, because we did a lot of Forest on here as well. Me, Xeno, and Saki. We just ran through the whole game, and fucking hell, I love base building, and we're so hyped for the second one. Oh god! Oh! Oh boy, that might turn into a fucking paragraph, because funnily enough, I was going through messages that we had sent over Discord very, very early on in the year. I love that he's right. He's like the sweetest bean, and he's just like, he's come such a long way in self-growth this year, and I can see that, especially because I have these messages like, you will not believe how much this boy has grown. He's come such a long way, not just as a streamer, but also as a friend and a dear partner to everyone involved, and like, he's blossomed so much as a TTRPG player as well. Like, he's already full on in the direction of becoming a great DM, and he's a fantastic player, and like, he blew all of us away when he played Xerix for Vampire the Masquerade, and since then he's been a staple on the stream. I mean, you see his voice acting abilities on Thursdays, you see generally his player abilities in Dead by Daylight. He deserves way more views than he gets, and tons of people need to follow him. Basically, I want to send all my 184 over there. And he's the sweetest. Like, that boy deserves everything that comes his way. There. And I'm gonna stop because otherwise I'm gonna kill him. You can still time. Brilliant choice. Thank you very much, Ely. That was great. That was good. That was like the perfect timing as well. That's crazy. But yes, before you have to leave us to go off and set up for your own stream, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this fucking CC. Get back up, Revenant. Love that. Also, I fully expect you to join us. Ramiro has volunteered as tribute as a third player for our Scavengers games, but you're also more than welcome to join us once the game is out. I'm still waiting for news. There hasn't been any new news about the game. And I'm sorry there's no music in the background right now, but I don't know, my Spotify broke. I'm quickly gonna check official announcements. Nope, we got new wallpapers. No news aside from that. Okay, we gotta live with that. To the Ghost Casino. How can I take your order? But it's so funny because I literally bombarded him with some of the screenshots and was like, oh, this happened and this happened. Like, there's been good and bad, but yeah. When does it launch? We don't know. We just know it's in 21. But they promise that we'll get news mid of January. So we're 1 week away-ish. I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna be literally posting on the 15th. But my guess is that it will hopefully drop at some point before April because it already looks so fucking good in the beta. Like, visually, there's not much more they need to touch up. Like, honestly, it's more taking the feedback, taking the bugs into consideration, fixing that, maybe balancing out a few things, abilities, stuff on the map. Other than that, it was perfectly playable. We had a few issues, like doors and stuff rolling off into the distance so you can pick it up, which was really important stuff. No, other than that, they're literally just probably working through the feedback just to make it the best it can possibly be. And it already was. Also, whoop, the video has over 120 views on YouTube. I'm sure people only watched the first 2 minutes, except maybe the 6 people who liked it. Thank you so much. I haven't checked how many views it has on Twitch, but very, very proud of that video. It also launched me into a whole craze with editing stuff again. So maybe at some point I'll start filming stuff predominantly for YouTube as well. We'll see. Yeah, there is no release date. We just know 21. It's also going to come out for consoles, but they said that's to be declared. Only PC has been absolutely declared for 21. But as I said, it already looked very, very finished in the beta. So I expect it to hopefully it's not going to be like early access release. Please just do like a general full release and then just keep adding to the game. I'd appreciate that so much more, and lots of people have said that as well. No, but it's been pretty good. Oh, an ecto burger with some fries, some Xeno fries. Can somebody draw Xeno fries now? I mean, like, how dope would it be if you have like, shit, what are they called? I think, no, it's not tater tots, like the ones that look like square shaped. What if you could have that, but shaped as a xenomorph? Like, basically dinosaur nuggies. Like, give me xenomorph nuggies. I'm all for it. Give us that shit. Give us that stuff. But without further ado, because otherwise I've been blabbering on for 40 minutes. Xeno is dead, the body shouldn't go to waste. Fair point, exactly. We do not waste it, we're all in for compost. Okay, you're cloud syncing. Running the game. Let's see, hopefully everything is gonna go through. I'm gonna switch to this. See, the fox baby is still there. I might have to move my cam. I don't know yet where it's gonna be in the way or not. Maybe I should do that right away. Usually not the most obtrusive. I have no sound. I don't know if that's me or not. I can hear a very faint sound. This could just... No. Oh god, I put my headset to 100. That's too loud. But there is no sound. No, there doesn't seem to be any sound. Okay. That's weird. Indeed, there was no sound up until now. Well, no, that doesn't mean don't stream. But yeah, sure. Until the M is barely visible. Wait, what? That is still visible. Okay. Oh, that app. I was like, the top one. What? I think that's good enough. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so excited. So excited about this game. Oh boy. Also, holy shit, the visuals. I hope my headset's not gonna break, because as I said, one side is technically broken. Are we ready? It's journal and stats. That's gonna be interesting. Are we ready for this game? I don't think we're ready for this game. Holy shit. Okay. Thank you. I don't know if that's my headset or the game. Thank you for stopping by. I always love having you around. And yeah. I say thanks for murdering Xeno. He does, exactly. Precious bean. But yeah, have fun, and we'll definitely. I have to stop by. I fucking love Forest. Like, we're definitely gonna stop by. See ya. Now I have to only do 3 hours of streaming because I want to see Lydia play Forest. Have fun. Love you. Like, see, no, it's just us and Saki Loki. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Please don't loading hours. Please no Horizon Zero Dawn issues.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Backwoods Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Wick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Yes. I'm one of few people who still has CD player in their cars. A CD player in their car. I have a 6 CD changer.
No, my bed don't weigh the same. Change my clothes and wash my.
I love how this is still their art style, but it's also like quality through the roof.
Well go down that low. Let me breathe and I'll let you go. I look down in disbelief.
You could also just switch it off.
I've felt around for something real. Oh, there's a radio station. I'm playing wrong in my ear.
Oh, that looks like an area that we have here as well. Dude, eyes on the road.
Keep coming alive.
That's kind of ominous already. I guess we're gonna go there. Oh please, I hope my headset lasts. Also, I'm solely responsible for any choices that I make, I solemnly swear. It's like Detroit Become Human. We'll rock with whatever whatever mischief I cause. Loading. Oh, you cannot see that. There is actually a K in on the side for loading, and it's inverted. Lookout point. Apparently I need to put my camera outside. I'm gonna put it into top corner soon.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Okay. Oops. Let's move it there. I'm sure there's gonna come up a reason why that is also not a good spot, but we'll see. But we know DONTNOD, so very often there's like collectibles around. Don't know if I should use...
Funeral isn't for a while, and I'm not gonna walk into town.
Yeah, mate, I got that. I'm still getting used to my mouse. I don't know if there's any collectibles in this game. There might not be, actually. Life is Strange has collectibles. Okay, nothing here. Anything I can do with my trunk? Nope. Okay.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
That's... Restoration made possible thanks to the generous donations of the New Virginia Coal Inc. Oh!
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Okay. That already gives me bad vibes about that company. And like, a murder that might have happened because somebody knew too much again. Of course there's litter.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Okay, I can't pick that up. You know, small towns are not that bad. As bad as people make it out to be. I'm still getting used to this mouse. I think it just wants me to go to the point. I think it just wants me to go up there, but we're gonna check this one first. Orientation board. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a bit smoother. So the mine is definitely going to be...
Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
It's kind of like my country.
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares.
I remember
Because-
spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
That's Nick, the guy whose funeral I'm going to. Because Steel Factory was a big deal here.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
So I really hope my headset. It's already cracking a bit. Should be fine though. Founded in 1865, this small mining town quickly grew along with the coal industry. At its peak, Basswood produced more coal than any other town in West Virginia, with the Basswood mine being one of the most consistent coal mines in the US. Basswood is also a wonderful place to simply let nature be nature outside of the Appalachian Trail, with its hundreds of miles of hiking trails. A perfect example of the true West Virginian way of life, Basswood is both a reminder of its past and a glimpse into its bright future. Apparently a lot of shady shit. So the mine is closed. People are not happy about that. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much the same here. Because a lot of it's being closed, outsourced. We still have one of the biggest steel companies in the world, but like a lot of our population, because half of the population in Luxembourg is immigrants, and a lot of that is based on people immigrating to Luxembourg to work in the steel industry here, because it meant money back in the day. And because the sign protects better than sturdy railings. True. Okay.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Okay, good to know. Good to know that there's emergency phones. Wildlife! Wildlife! Do I see what I think I see? Oh. Wildlife.
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Friend of ours. West Virginia's scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even very remote farm steeds have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar, Puba concolor, on the prowl. I wonder if we're running into a cougar, maybe. Okay, getting used to these controls. Hunting rules. When hunting, carry with you any and all required permits and licenses. Do not hunt while under the influence of alcohol. That should be a given. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour before sunrise, at the very least, because that's when the real predators are out.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Ah, the luxury that men have. I wish I could just go for a walk randomly in the forest, or just anywhere, especially at night. But it's not safe. Maybe a tiny bit more safe now.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
Trail closed 3 years ago due to a landslide. Okay. There's a food locker. Keeps hikers and hunters safe from bears. Yeah, it's set in
I left
West
a sandwich
Virginia.
in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
What? Here in backcountry, food and odors attract bears. And you left a sandwich for a whole week? Yeah, exactly. I was also immediately thinking country roads. Wait, there's something with the tree. Hatch of moss. Okay. Oh.
There seems to be something here.
Did you carve something? Lost and found complete.
Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me.
Yeah, thank you. How the heck did you find that? Okay, we're good. We're on the job. We're paying attention. I've been trained by Life is Strange games.
I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Oh. Yep. Fixing the railings would have been nice. Okay, my man cannot walk off. That's good to know. That's safe. Anything in the bin? I mean, yes. But apparently not relevant to us. Spyglass. Oh. What is that function? What? Okay, it immediately gives me vibes from like the memories
Why
from
can't the
Remember
real
Me.
world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
And it invaded. If you know that anime, oh my god. Relaxing.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
That could be dangerous. Optimus shot angles? I'm a track led to derailing. Okay. What's that? Virginia Cole under investigation. What for though? It didn't give me any more about that. Okay. Who are the people up there? What's that? Okay, we have an arcade. Give me that memory.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
And that's the regret you have to live with. We're in the mind zone. Yeah, it's wow. This is, I didn't expect, like, I love how, because I think very often when we think about the mind spaces, and I mean I showed Xeno, for me a really good visualization of this whole state or plane is the right word, is in Stephen King's Dreamcatcher. I only know the movie, I haven't read the book, but I love it. But very often it's dark. Very often these planes are very dark, like probably because we have this it's because of the what is it, the ego, and I'm missing one. What Freud said, you have the conscious, ego, superego, and the id. There we go, it's the superego because it's overarching. And because the id is the hidden subconscious that we somehow always associate it with the dark. Also there is the notion of heimlich, unheimlich, which is basically uncanny. So anything that seems uncanny because it's not completely known to us, we associate with darkness. So I love that this is like the crystal shards. It's light. It feels visually warm and safe. So it's very different from other depictions. And in comes the next memory. But also look at this design. And where's the next memory that's gonna come? This is so cool to introduce like the backstory of a character. Holy shit.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others, even in me.
Okay. That's her again, isn't it? This is so cool.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I'll take that as a good warning.
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Love that. It's a very good distinction between hearing something and actively listening. Oh god, I already know I'm gonna fucking love this game again. Because it's like... there's nothing they've made that's ever disappointed me. Like, everything has blown my mind up until now. Why did that memory disappear? Okay. It's like I can't grip it.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
The shirt is the
What is
logo.
it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it.
Nice try.
Sam, what are you doing?
Oh, did they not talk
Trying to
about
be
it?
romantic.
It's not romantic if you
What?
didn't talk about it.
Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing?
Oof, my boy.
You look like I just ran over your grandma.
If you didn't ask
Okay,
talk
the
about
silence
this
is
at all with
really
her, yeah.
starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Was he trying to push his own onto her? Like, people, don't do that. Don't. Marriage is not for everyone. Not everyone wants that shit. Also, engagement rings really are scammed by the
We weren't
bears.
happy.
Look it up.
She was the one brave enough to face that.
He was trying to...
Lost in my head again.
hoping this would fix it.
How much time did I miss?
Yeah. Wait, you picked it up. I thought you left it in the... Whoops. Okay. I decided to take a walk on the promontory before Nick's funeral. I thought I wasn't ready to face Bestwood again, but the past is already pulling me back in. My memories are so vivid. It's as if I'd never left. Take a walk, remember that night at the Spyglass, return to the car. You've wasted enough time. So we have more time about the people. I left Bestwood 2 years ago to run away from a job at a small-time newspaper, a town full of angry people and a failed relationship. I didn't glance back. Now I'm going home to attend my best friend's funeral. What could be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's gravesite, right? Nick's been my friend since we were kids. My only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, and now he's ghosting me by being dead. Okay, there's mementos, but I haven't found them yet. Did he have... No, he didn't have any mementos. And then Anna. Anna, the one that got away. Personally, I hate that expression. Would my whole life be different had she said yes? Seeing her again, that's going to be hard. Yet part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to turn around and leave now. Kind of reminds me because... Yeah, I was going to say, I figured as soon as it was an S, my dude, you talk about scarring trees, but nah, you're the one, aren't you? It was her idea to carve your initials into a tree. That was before, well, you know the rest. You came up here one night with her by your side. It was late and you were about to head back when Anna said she wanted to show you something. She had scratched your initials into the tree, then drew a heart around them. What are you, 12? You scoffed. She took your hand and made you trace the grooves in the wood with your fingers. When you're 12, she said, and you're in love for the first time, it's what you'll compare the rest of your life to forever. You laughed and she kissed you, and then you drove home and never thought about that tree again until now. Oh, this is so cool. I love the style. I love the design already. No choice has been made. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, friend stats. It's a shame this is not on Steam. Because I could make somebody else play it. Also, I'm getting really nasal. Hold on. I need to just quickly blow my nose. Oh no, it's not working anymore. Hold on. Yeesh. Where's my mirror back screen? There. I have so many scenes now. Okay, let's go. I'm going to take my sweet time with this game. I'm probably going to split it up.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
But yeah, already a let's say complicated protagonist.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
This is not Nick. Does he have DID? Dissociative identity disorder? I was wondering if that was something that Twin Mirror was hinting at. It's very often also horror movies that you have. Isn't it literally also called Twin Mirror? There's a horror movie that I really, really like, which has the exorcism as a topic, and it's technically the girl's brother is trapped behind the mirror, like on the dark side. Are you still coming? I really hope you can make the wake. It will be at the Haven. No need to be rude.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
It didn't get through. It didn't go through anyway. Sure. He's had last being through this. I'm super nasal because like my heating is not working as well at night, so I wake up with a cold. Sorry about that. Xeno, any first impression commentary? I know you can see the inverted K, which also is a diamond shape. This is where you're doing the wake. I don't know much about wakes. It's really cool. Agreed. But yeah, with my cold, I'm not gonna manage to do it all in one sitting. I'm gonna have to split it up. So we'll see how long I last. Joan? The person you left behind and were supposed to take care of. That's your goddaughter.
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You'd gotten taller.
Cringe. Cool shot.
Can we talk?
Like her style.
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
You're an insufferable adult. Oh, that back patch. Very your memento mori.
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
Oh, you better
left.
listen. I'm sorry. I'm
Look,
gonna make
Joan,
you.
I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I said yesterday.
I didn't mean to
Promises
lie.
are
I
made
just
to be
screwed
broken.
up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
Possible.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone.
No,
I'm still
gonna
not.
claim
If
that
Nick
yet.
hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest.
Not sure honesty is always the best policy though. But it's something
Listen,
familiar to her.
I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad.
Here comes the first.
It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
It was a setup.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
And now you are.
Closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again.
Stranger Things. And Stone Line.
It's your call.
Oh man! Already? Hit me with the hard choices. Is it the super ego and the ego? Or is it the it and the ego? Also, I do think that all of that is kind of outdated. There's better ways to talk about the conscious and subconscious. But those were the first keywords that came to mind. It's too deeply engraved. Fuck. I want to keep her safe. But also look at that face. I don't want to crush her hope. Because the thing is, if her dad found something out that he was not supposed to find out, and that's why he ended up dead, she's already potentially in danger if he left any traces, because the people will be coming for the traces. And if I need to tell her to get the fuck out of a place and seek cover, she's more likely to immediately react and follow, because she knows that we're looking into something. I don't feel like if I go promise to look into it, that is not initially like 90% at some point in the game she will be in fucking danger. It's just gonna tip the balance a bit more in that direction, and I could be completely wrong. But for now, I promise to look into it. Lock that choice.
I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but...
You want to know for sure. I get it.
Thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do.
And technically you can.
See you inside.
Oh, don't make me play Pac-Man. Kind of make me play Pac-Man, but kind of also don't. Also, if you want to know everything about the history of Pac-Man, go and watch Game Over on Netflix. Good. I've yet to finish it. Okay, I'm sure we cannot walk to the gas station. We will literally get run over. Can I check this out? You know me. I'm nosy. I want to check everything that I can. Because don't not be good at, like, putting things all over as well. We're gonna do the rounds. You're gonna have to deal with me.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
Not yet, sir. There's a police car.
Some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check the back alley in a second. Nothing here. Probably nothing at the bins, but just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. And the drawings are so great. Huh.
Seems Kathy's been keeping this running 100,000 miles past its prime. I hope she's not running short on money.
Well, you didn't bother to call and ask. That's weird. There's no number plate. It is weird. Back alley check. Street cats.
The
I
old
see
bar
elegance.
sign reminds me of when Nick and I were still kids.
Okay. I don't want to press W because I'm worried that that's going to be immediately my choice. But it means I could avoid talking to Walter. So I want to see... Everyone knows Nick and I were best friends. Everyone thinks I owe it to him to be here. His daughter Joan goes even further. She thinks I should stay here and investigate her father's death. Our old boss Walter is sure to have something to say too. I won't be able to sneak past him. I literally just saw away. Of all people I heard when I left Basswood, Joan is the one who least deserved it. She was just a kid and my goddaughter. But it's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I couldn't hack it. Now that her dad died, things aren't going to get any easier for her. Angry, hurt, stubborn. Hard to believe Joan was the one who nicknamed me Molly. Not that I'm looking for an excuse. I made a promise to a child that would break her heart whether I keep it or not. What if she's right about her father's death? What will that do to her? And what if I can't give her the answers she's hoping for? I know, I set myself up for that. The same town, the same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time I made a different decision. The temptation to embark on another doomed investigation leading to nothing but pain was too strong to resist. Am I doing this for Joan, for Nick, or for myself? Oh, this old nugget. It's back from when you and Nick were kids. You met him in this bar for the first time. Ah, oh god, okay. We're reading. Arcade games were the first friends you had. Nick Walden was your first real friend. I'm somewhere in between, of course. I'm somewhere in between, of course? That's the dude with the glasses. So this is kind of like where he's keeping track, okay. And it all started here at the Coal Miners' Haven. The bar had an old arcade machine the owner, Mr. Edwards, rescued from some junk heap. You'd spend the whole afternoon there playing Pac-Man until it got dark outside and the bar filled up with miners craving a cheap drink, and Mr. Edwards eventually kicked you out. You'd beg him to let you stay and play some more, but he thought it was always nice of him to let you in at all. He'd even leave the machine on free play most days. He was a tough guy, an amateur boxer, not big on drunks or underage kids arguing with him when it was time to go home. One day there was another boy playing Pac-Man at the bar. You watched him play, hoping he'd leave soon. Suddenly he turned to you and said, "My cousin swears there's a magic pill that makes the ghost stay blue forever. But it only appears on the 100th board at the center, where the fruit's at." "Does your cousin talk a lot of bullshit?" you asked. The boy scratched his head like he seriously thought about the answer and finally said, "Yeah, all the time." And you both burst out laughing. You played together the rest of the afternoon. Nick beat your highest score, and then you beat his. It got late and you both got kicked out. That was when Nick invited you over to his place. The next day, Nick waited for you at the school gate. He walked you to the Miners' Haven like he wanted to make sure you wouldn't run away. You didn't. Not then. Sad. Okay. It's always going to be between these two. Okay. Football.
One of Nick's favorite matchups. Might be the first game he'll miss.
For obvious reasons. Harpooners versus Pathfinders, okay.
That smile she had when I gave it to her. She could barely get on it back then.
And now it's probably almost too small.
Yes, the
I knew
cat
as soon
food
as
is
we
under the sink.
closed it.
Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. Good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
Yeah, I was gonna let it go. I might need more info from him. If I already push him back now, it's gonna get harder.
Have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason.
There's a
If you
reason.
get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
I hate people that force hugs on you though. Like, I definitely feel ya. Like, not a fan of it. Not at all. Walter, welcome to the family. My old boss at the paper. I'd say he taught me everything I know, but given my track record, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was the decent sort, the rare breed who truly believes his job is to serve the community. Seeing the old Joker was not nicer than I'd expected. I don't know, man. I get vibes like the shop owner and tell me why from that dude. I don't know. I don't trust him. Okay, we've been stalling enough. Look.
I'm not ready for this.
Nobody in life is ever ready for anything, really.
Here we go.
Bring in the next film sequence. Yeah, we're gonna split. I think we're gonna split this over the next 2 days, as long as this baby keeps up. Especially because I can't breathe. I'll go until 11 o'clock. We'll see how far we get. And then I'll do 2-3 hours tomorrow, and then I'll finish it on Sunday. Because this cold is not gonna go away anytime soon. Okay, wakes are weird. You're gonna get so much crap from his wife.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. But that'd mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? 'Cause if you aren't,
Just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Nah, I ain't gonna send for this. If he really wants to pick a fight, do
Gentlemen. We'll get you good old boys another round.
mighty kind of you, Declan.
You're not worth it, Higgs.
Good.
Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a
Don't
while.
want your attention.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
Hey,
I think
Cal.
it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Really? That's a thing?
Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
Yeah, I'm suspicious of anyone who loves this town.
Old-timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
Oh, what did he write about the mine? Obviously nothing good, probably. Where's the woman? Or person, actually, that this belongs to. It doesn't have to be a woman.
It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
It's definitely something. Definitely something going on.
Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
Not real.
I wonder if you're gonna talk to Ethan.
Thought it sounded good.
Actually, wait.
Then you should read Great Expectations. It's a masterpiece, plain and simple.
It's okay. It's Charles Dickens. He likes to show off. I do not see a gin though. Please, I don't recognize
He's
one.
owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Maybe he also doesn't want one. Is that a wrench tattoo? Yeah, that's a wrench, a ferry. The spades thing. Okay. Choices were made. Not judging.
It's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not surprised the haters, okay? Oh shit, no.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Damn it.
Tara?
Oh, me?
Get...
I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
Subtlety?
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
Oh, you read it.
Humor me.
What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Now, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Okay, she's a bit peculiar. I dig the brooch though. Okay. Okay, so let me check some stuff first.
You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more.
She's a natural. What can I say? Distribution of mugs suggests strong intoxication of the average player. Oh my god. Warning for drunk customers. Doubt they read it. If you... I can't even read that. If you... Shit. If you... It should not be this hard. But it's definitely about missing the bowl, most likely. Oh god. Our article? Cool. Long-time bartender Ethan Morrow will be taking over the Coal Miners Haven from current owner Carl Edwards. The Coal Miners Haven has been one of the Basswood's only bars since Prohibition, when it started as a speakeasy. Ethan had this to say about the change. Nothing's gonna change much. The place feels like home for a lot of folks here. I don't want to change that. He plans to keep Edwards' collection of decorations and hopes to add to it as the years go by. Go on. Walter's article? Okay, I was not in there. Let me... I'm pressing S. It's not letting me. Hello? Game? There we go. It is easy to forget the places that make our hometown feel familiar. The Coal Miners Haven is one such place. The owner, Ethan Mora, has made sure to stay true to the establishment's name by littering the walls with all the brave workers Basswood has seen over the years. Ethan might not have reached the skies yet, but he remains optimistic. Things aren't easy, but thankfully people still think they can beat me at dance. Give it a chance when you walk by. The prices are fair, the beer cold, and Ethan remembers the name of every customer. Okay. The pay attracted a lot of people back then. Yeah, literally exactly the same thing that I said about our steel industry. Slightly short back corner neck gives an advantage to the regulars. Okay. Oh. Don't want to go to the pictures just yet. V-screen. Any sport. Even watched about just any sport, even soccer. Okay, that was her with the bag. He came over here. Can talk a bit more to Tara. Hasn't been replaced in decades.
But no more than 3,000 milligrams a
I thought it was 4,000.
day. That's what crooked pharmacists want. But that amount is damaging.
Oh-ho!
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine.
There's worse ways. Used by garage bands, Ethan tries to support the local scene. Okay, that's nice. There's Kathy. I want to talk to Sheriff Mitchell first, I guess. Oh no, can only
Bess
look
always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
See, I'm gonna go for the Mind Palace thing first before I talk to anybody else. Okay. I'm pressing S, but it's being a bit weird about it. There we go.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
Give me some stuff to work with. Nothing else. To erase all the memory. Okay. Oh god. Your pride, okay.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up. The kids and I've been busy, and we got a little something for you that's gonna make you smile all day. Daddy, 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 daddy. But when the lights are out, it's time for me to show you my love. And I've got a feeling you've been pleased. So, daddy, 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 sit yourself down. Now you should know how much
Okay. Happy, sad. Okay. I couldn't talk to her. Oh, I can talk to her. Because I think that putting the picture up is gonna end the scene. I've made that mistake before.
Everyone, you like my dad?
Of course they did, Bug.
Everyone's nice in that creepy way. It's weird. Even Anna's weird.
I'm more
You
interested.
seen
in that.
Anna? How is she? Is she here tonight?
Yeah, she's getting ready.
Getting ready for what?
Well, I don't know. Something? I've been avoiding her. She's kind of like mothering me. A lot. Like, a lot. And my own mom is already too much mom. You know? Do you ever just watch people
It's pretty much all I do.
Me too. But I don't always like what I see.
Okay. Declan, can we talk? We can talk.
So, Sam, how's life been treating you?
Well enough, I guess. I got a roof over my head. Can't really complain.
Where'd you end up? You ran so fast after the mine closed, no one knew where you went.
Just someplace out of state. Kind of a fresh start.
You staying in town long?
Not really. Why? You think I'm gonna disturb the peace or something?
Huh. Wouldn't be your first time. Have a nice evening, Sam.
Note to self, don't like Declan. Repeat. There you go. Even if Mitchell's maybe nice. We're doing the
I had
rounds.
to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us. Join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came. Most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years. My best reporter. What do you even say about him?
Remember that article? Something about stoplights? No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot in Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
Be vague.
Got a new start and new perspectives. I'm helping my mother with her garden. I've been volunteering.
Terrific to hear, my boy. Terrific to hear.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go.
I don't trust
Ding, ding.
anyone
Circulate.
now.
But you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Oof. I don't want to ask that question.
Yeah, that could be nice. Maybe.
Not yet.
We'll see.
Think about it, Samuel. A drink with friends is worth 1,000 among enemies.
Maybe I can ask the questions then. This is too early. And right in front of the barkeep? I'm not doing that. Nope.
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
Thrilling!
So
Let's check that.
tragic, what happened to Nick. The details are horrible.
Oh, do
You
tell.
think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death.
Hey, not that.
Not enough to damage the bones, but, you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's alright, you're
It's
quirky.
all right, Tara. I
guess,
don't like
I
the
think.
sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor,
Yeah, she
poor
doesn't
Sam.
mean-
Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So,
Okay.
I don't hate you.
Thanks
Maybe
for
she's
the
a bit
confidence,
sly.
Mr. Tara. I'll see you around.
Did we just get absolutely roasted by her? I actually want to know what the other brooch is. Jesus Christ. No, we can look at him.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Ah, yes, designated spots. That is a thing. Nope, can't even talk to you. I can talk to the miners again. Oh god. I feel like that's a bad idea. But you know me, I gotta try everything.
Hey, Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
I tried. Okay, we have everybody else.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard. There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard. Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
Okay, me sniveling, but I don't want to go into the be right back screen all the time, every single time, but... I'm a bit torn between D and S. Go with D.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town, all right?
She knows that.
Hard
We're
to
not
make
gonna address it here.
promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
Nobody does good with promises.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Cut him some slack, Jesus Christ, I just got into town. Also, Innocent, you can sponsor me too because I constantly keep drinking innocent juices. There we go. It's a bit fidgety to hit the sweet spot for the controls. Yeah, as I expected a Pac-Man one. Okay, now I've gone full nasal, I'm so sorry. For anyone who's watching now and anyone who's gonna watch it on YouTube eventually.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mind closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of...
Language.
It really doesn't matter.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
He was the only one.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
You talk to Anna about this?
Don't agree on that, but
Point.
I like the kid.
Talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? Need anything?
That was bad.
Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
Something tells me this is not the best day to play this game. I didn't expect to do that much reading. Let me look.
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. Happier times. Bug was so small back then. He was more her best friend than a dad.
Okay, it's
Happier times.
okay. Maybe that's gonna work.
Those two were a great team.
It's really difficult.
We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. I wonder who took that picture.
Apparently it's really hard to get the Nick Jordan someone. Maybe I can't because I just looked at it. But okay. Thank you.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
My guess is the bet was with Anna. I don't know who else it could be. God, my cold is really acting up, and I don't have the meds that I usually take, which would make this easier. That's not why I left. To be fair, we don't know. It might be in the information. I'll go into the stats and everything in a second. I won my bet. It's a bit pretentious.
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
Okay, all that.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can.
Yeah,
But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Okay, no.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you've been.
If
People
you
love
must
him.
know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids.
You sound like a great dad.
Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
I count that as bonding. And here she is. I figured it was something, some performance of sorts. Oh boy.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I
Send the bug. You should send John. Not you. Okay. How is this not attend the wake yet? Okay. Next week has barely started and I've already had some uncomfortable conversations, but the most awkward one is yet to come. The one I'm about to have with Anna for the first time after 2 years. Oh boy, so much. Ethan Moore. A small-town bartender who listens more than he talks. Ethan's bar must be the only prosperous business in Basswood. Yeah. Joel Lopez. All the mines in Basswood lost their jobs when the mines closed. I should have known they still think it's my fault. Nothing to do with awful working conditions and inhumane management, obviously. No, people love having a scapegoat. Kathy and Nick married young and divorced quickly. I'm not sure she's ever really liked me, though I was their daughter's godfather. Or maybe that just made things worse. Okay, not a fan of you. Declan. Declan's the local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get into fights a lot, usually to protect smaller kids. No one was surprised that he became a cop. Still. I thought she was just, for lack of a better word, quirky. I'm actually not a fan of using that. But now she might be more conniving than than I originally thought. Tara, the office administrator at Basswood Jungle, is the proverbial weird co-worker. She likes everyone and everything. Dinosaurs, romance novel, evangelical TV, conspiracy theories, rice cookies, unusual street names, you name it, she'd talk about it for hours. The fact that she likes conspiracy theories makes me think that she might be a good source for input, true or false. But a hint is a hint. Tara has no filter. She'd make a terrible spy or serial killer. Or maybe an excellent one. That is also true. Okay. There's more with Walter. What you see is what you get. His grief for Nick is sincere. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Hugh Kirkland. Hugh is new in town, but it seems like he knows how to fit in. Then again, as a town pharmacist, fitting in is part of his job. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake. Dennis is the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as a bitter and mean-spirited guy, a loner with not many friends in Basswood. So am I, but it doesn't mean we're kindred spirits. And somehow the fact that you brought up that he can hack passwords is still, I don't know, questionable. Do they actually help? That's not for you to judge.
Should I have brought flowers? Do people expect me to?
I don't know, man. You didn't. That's all we can say for now. Let's talk to Anna.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit. Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
That's a cool expression. I wouldn't say it has to come back. I'm here now. It wasn't because of you as a lie, so I'm here now.
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Tell the town that. But will I answer that though? I wouldn't say I didn't help. Saved lives potentially. A is very bitter about it. We're gonna go with D.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
Annoyingly supportive?
It wasn't just him.
He sounds lovely.
Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Don't touch it.
Yeah. That's,
You were gone for 2 years.
You two... must be so hard.
My boy, you have
Are
no
you
claim
okay?
on her heart.
You knew about us, right? He said he was going to tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah. I guess they are.
Translation, hearing it from her.
This
and he
was
didn't know.
all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job.
Really? He did
But
it
it all
in a
just
bar.
makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
She would know because they live together. And I promised the girl I would ask questions. I think if there's any person I will risk asking, it's her.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous?
I lost it.
Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
Shit.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing.
I knew it was a bad idea.
You always do this. You always...
She was
I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam. I hope
Does
you
it
never
really surprise
change,
her?
But I can't handle this right now.
Okay,
I'm
but
gonna
she
go
knows.
home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Yeah, I figured nobody's gonna give us any answers.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
Are you even still allowed to drive after that? Can I talk to the sheriff now? Yes.
Mr. Hicks, good to see you. My condolences for your friend. Coming back in town must not have been easy. Officer Stevenson was telling me about your little welcoming committee.
It's all right. Declan saved the day.
We just don't want any troubles here. Not from you, not from anyone.
Don't worry, I won't stay in town long enough for that.
No, we're not asking.
Declan, best. Have a good night.
No,
You too, Sam. Take care of yourself.
I'm sorry because they're maybe not written to be obviously problematic in hindsight, but I'm also like, you cannot take this out of a game
People
now.
leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends.
Wow, Dennis, wow. Any wise words?
Nick was the good sort. Sometimes the good sort die like the bad sort. It's not fair.
I'm sick on the sneeze. Okay, so we've done tower. Okay, we're gonna look
You'd
at
think
her.
a kid at a bar would stand out more.
Okay, same line. Walter, I don't want to talk with you.
Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
I want to talk to you, but not there. Dang it.
It does look tempting.
It always does, and then you have to taste it, and it's like...
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
I like that.
Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Gin.
Spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes swirled around him like a horde.
He got married young and had a kid. Then broke up and dated my ex. And they were happy. In love. Anna clearly cared about him a lot.
That's not what I wanted to say.
You can't compare lives, just like you can't compare pain.
But his
They
reaction was
simply
interesting.
are. The friend of man, the friend of truth, the friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Oh, that's a good choice.
I like
Sorry
all
about that,
bands.
Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm
I have to
one
at least
blowing on these
answer.
things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who can prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
At least toast. But I was actually trying to avoid the
To Nick,
alcohol.
he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Mate, that was half the glass.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything. Don't touch me.
Joan.
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid.
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
The beer's refilled. What? I'm not gonna say anything against anyone.
I'll send her a text. make sure she's gonna be okay.
More important to care about her. And I expected maybe no response. Slander was not gonna help. Be careful. We're not gonna make any promises. Shit. That's bad. What an enabler. This is dangerous. There's tons of people who would have preferred seeing you dead, and you're drinking carelessly.
Night. I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
No, keep pushing. Childish.
I am so very sorry. You stuck in existence, stuck in my head, just a terrible state you're in. Get your anger and sarcasm out of your system.
It's healthy.
Better you take it out on me than anyone else.
That's true.
You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No
It's already happening. It's a theme. Brain fight. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably look some stuff up for tomorrow. Not about the game, but as in what other terms have been coined? Something that's more appropriate. Is it DOD? Is it the subconscious given shape? Damn woman who has a checkout at 9.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Sure, go ahead,
Hey,
George.
okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9?
Good question. You did not plan this
Last
through
night.
when you booked a room.
I had pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea.
Oh, right.
I
he took
black
them.
out or what?
The antidepressant?
I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Water you shall have. New day, new pain.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Nah, mate, you're gonna stay anyway. Is it so bright outside? There is something called the sun. Should you really be taking them now? I don't know.
God, what a headache.
Maybe.
I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
Also, what is he supposed to take the pills with? Like, we need water for this. But I guess they keep him maybe in check. Search the fridge. You're dehydrated.
Please let there be water. No, no food. I'll just throw it all up. Is that No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water.
See, the thing is that...
No, no more beer. I need water.
Yeah, it doesn't work with beer. But it does work
No water.
with stronger spirits. Like, a friend of mine... Not Fashion Man currently sings of cigarettes smoking beer. A friend of mine actually talked about that, said that once that, oh well, still made. Did change the sheets. Yeah, if you drink the same thing, like the last thing you had on a drunken night, and you drink the same thing first thing in the morning,
Didn't
that it
even
helps
get under the covers.
with the hangover.
Glad
It's
I
kind
even
of true.
made it to the bed.
It's kind of true, in my opinion. I mean, it worked for me.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
Every mother would be proud.
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Yeah, like literally, just go to the toilet, wash your face, maybe your teeth, grab your shit and get the heck out. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Oh no! Okay, wait. You sir, you need some water in your face before we did this. Oh no! Oh no! Let him wash his face first. Oh, is the mirror coming up automatically?
Already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
I knew the game was gonna throw me for that.
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Yeah, that's a weird mirror. Okay, wait. Nope. Oh god. Oh, is that the print? No, that is blood. Who did we supposedly murder and got blamed for?
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Somebody be framing us. Should we have taken the meds first? Is this maybe a hallucination? Oh, here we go. Something tells me I have this time stress. I'm gonna be chased by something, aren't I? It's supposed to be the Lopez guy? He's running on his own. I guess this is a teaching moment. That put us back.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus.
Oh shit. Oh, I have to avoid the mirrors, okay.
Find the way to calm down.
I don't know if there's something because they are different colors. Oh shit. How am I supposed to navigate
Sam,
that?
focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Okay. Okay, the right door. Okay, I'm gonna have to try different doors then. It's almost impossible to avoid the— oh shit! They're getting closer. Okay. I think the red is more intense than it was before. I think it would show me which door it is. Would it have been that one? Oh, that's it. Oh, it's really hard to estimate where the door frames are. Danger behind you. I'm a killer? You're a murderer. Prison? Give in? Shit. I don't know if I can do anything with the mouse.
Focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
I get that. But he's very fidgety. Yeah, no, fidgety is the wrong word, but you get what I mean. Give in. Jail time. Turn F. Yep, see? Trying to get that corner. Yeah, and the red is always coming closer. The more I fuck up. What's gonna happen if I don't make it? It's really hard to see what is.
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
I'm not sure if I could even get out of that. Maybe not. I didn't see a door. Hi, Dark Wasp. Oh no, it's not myself. I think, at least. That's not an option, but hi! How are you doing? Holy shit. I mean, here we're facing
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Yeah, I think he was saving us either way. I have to choose a reality.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. You're far away. Don't wait. Just go. As far, as fast as I can.
No, they want you to leave town. That was the first attempt to get you out of the fucking town.
Hide. It's never happened. Going on.
Tempting, but...
If I run, I'll keep running. When you face what happened. Answers. If I run, I'll keep running. When you face what happened.
I guess this is the one that I'm looking for. I don't know. Hiding, I feel like that will come back to bite me. Definitely not the running away one. I agree with the sentiment of going on.
Hide. It's never happened. Going on.
I don't think that it was him. I think that somebody is trying to rope us into something. Which is why I think potentially this might be the better option. My conscience tells me the third one. But it feels kind of like you're choosing the difficulty level of the game for yourself. That, like, there's easy, here's normal, and there's hard. That's what it feels like. And I don't know if it is intended to be like this way, but it definitely feels like that. Oh, where's you guys' input? Not that it will necessarily affect my final decision, but it's nice to get input. Xeno and Dog. Carly, what are you doing? So my cat is making noises. What are you doing? I have to think about this one, plus my brain is a bit hazy. And I don't like that it's just snippets, because it might be a bit misleading. Ugh. So this was hide and go on.
Hide. Never happened.
I mean, it's easy to make that shirt vanish for now. Until we actually know what happened. Has a body been discovered? Like, what's going on? Were we maybe a witness? But if we do hide it and something comes up, we're more suspicious. We're more in the fucking... what is that thing? Like, the scope is even more on us because we hit something. I'm gonna go with this. It's
Yes.
just
Answers.
me.
Good or bad, I need answers.
I trust my gut, and this is what I feel DONTNOD wants us to do as well. Hi.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills
In my
and
mind.
alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there.
The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I'll be careful.
Take it slow and be cautious. Don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is.
Hallie.
Either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Oh. Convicting yourself. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, no. I mean, I want to do the investigation, but hiding this shit is just gonna get me into more trouble further down the line. That mirror thing though. Either I learn how to run that better, or please just don't throw me too often in there. I'm terrible at it.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea?
Yeah, we're in the back of the bar.
Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if you'll see it that way.
Yeah.
I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
We're already making it worse. I hope you're wearing another shirt. Yeah, you don't want any more of that taste. Why would I want to take it?
Ethan and his parents. And I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together.
What happened to her?
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
You never know. Why would I want to take the alcohol though? That's kind of weird. Stops most casual theft attempts. And that's the first thing. Is there a camera in here? Because I ain't gonna take no bottle. I feel like it's probably gonna come in handy. I don't know.
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Okay, whew, we're putting him back. Good. But committed to memory. That's good. There was a big celebration at the Commons Haven the day Ethan took over. He'd worked there for many years as a bartender and now he owned it. It was a classic American success story not often seen in Basswood. Men achieved modest dream through hard work. The bar was packed that night. The whole of Basswood came out to celebrate. Everybody except Celeste, Ethan's little sister she never showed. Ethan waited for her all night. He planned to share some of that grog with her. It was hardly champagne, but it was the first bottle he bought as the new owner. He saved it for just the two of them. But it was still there on the shelf the next morning unopened. Christina from the cafe said that she saw Ethan and Celeste have a fight the next day. They used to be 2 peas in a pod as children, she said, shaking her head. Isn't it strange you never got to meet Celeste in all the years you were regular at the Miners' Haven? It looks like Ethan has kept a bottle after all these years, perhaps to remember the proudest day of his life, or maybe he's waiting for a time when him and his sister will laugh and celebrate together again. Cafe and Joanne seems fraught with tension. Yeah, no shit. Joanne is in that awkward phase where she's a kid, a teenager, and an adult at the same time. Grief isn't helping matters. She feels like there's no one in her corner. What's that adage about happy families all being the same? Well, the miserable ones are miserable in their own way. It sure didn't take long for Ethan's family to develop their own brand of unhappiness. Okay, well, we read that. Asking Anna about Nick's death was insensitive. Of course, I only realised that after the words had come out of my mouth. Still, I was going to have to ask eventually. Yeah, I still feel like they kind of at least paved the way for us. Even granted in not the best way. I admit that packing up and leaving town would make perfect sense, but I can't. Not now, not until I get to the bottom of this. Subtlety's not Declan's thing, but he's always been a straight-up cop. And he cares about Basswood. I think all the people that care that much about Basswood are the problem here. I never thought he'd be like that with Joan. Things must be boring in Basswood if he needs the thrill of yelling at a kid. On the contrary... Guys, typo. Perhaps Declan's under a lot of stress. Well, why would he be under a lot of stress, though? Bass comes from a family of cops that goes back generations. She spends every waking hour on the job, and it means everything to her, but she's also a politician, knows the audience, and chooses her words carefully. Huh. Ah, Jesus. Okay, half an hour more. Well, until I feel there's a good spot to save. But let's get into the bar. Definitely want to get this investigation started somehow. But I couldn't switch off the footage.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
Okay, but wait, didn't we say he has a security system? Well, I wasn't able to switch it off back then, and apparently I'm not able to switch it off now. We're in thinking mode? What does that icon mean? Okay, not sure which of these bottles was the mistake, probably the first one. I thought he got beer on draft. Spilled glass. Okay, had a clue.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
So he talked to someone, okay. And stay close to the toilets. Nope. What happened?
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Don't think so. Oh god, we can really play Pac-Man. I'm not good at it though. Wait, what? I mean, he's basically running on his own. Wait. Okay, Wait, push. Oh god. I mean, he was running on his own. I'm terrible at Pac-Man. But wait, there was something about the height. Oh god, are you really gonna force me? Okay, that corner is cleaned. I'm screwed, yeah. Oh god. No, not this again. Shit. Well, this time I can get around. Oh no, I can't because I didn't have any more credits left. Oh, there were 50 points. Okay, I've actually never really played it. Oh, hi Sylph! Finally weekend. Hey! Congrats. Wait, but it said something about Shadow. I feel like I actually... Damn it. I feel like I would need... But you said something about the center. That's what we're looking for. No, didn't get it yet. I would actually probably need to win this. Nope. 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 Oh god. Ah! Don't fuck with me. It was so unfair. I don't know. Can somebody tell me, could I like kill them if they're in a blue state? Oh, I could. Oh. Okay, so I've eaten one of them. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. No, it didn't take. I wanted to go sideways. Damn you, this is my last life. Oh, you bitch. If they're blue, you can eat them. Yeah, I didn't know that. But I feel like... I don't know if the character... Because I know Blinky, Pinky, Inky and Clyde, because God knows we've had that so often in pub quizzes. But the Shadow, Speedy, Bashful and Pokey, if that is a hint in any way. Oh yeah, here I can see that if they're blue, I can get them. I'll try one more time, just because. Oh, fuck. Nope. I'm lucky enough to get it. They're gonna kill me again. Yeah, they're gonna kill me again. They always get me in these corner things. It's programmed to work that way. I need to just get myself stuck every single time. Oh, you fuck off. Okay, at least I got you. At least I got you. But it just gives me points anyway. Oh shit. I feel like I need to get into... Nope. No, 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 no. Ah, now I'm cornered. No, not you. Oh shit. Close. On a first life, that was actually... First life? Was that my first life? That wasn't bad. Okay, got that level. I'm gonna do something though. No, it just puts me through it again. I need quick reactions. Yeah. For me, there has to be something, because we were talking about this secret thing. Okay, no, it was my second life back then. I'm glad I made it through one though. But I feel like something's hidden in there.
Chasing and being chased by ghosts.
Oh, I got an achievement for it. Was moved slightly connected to the fight? That's a good question. I mean... Okay, maybe it was just for that. Maybe it was just beat one goddamn level. So we got that. Broken bottle.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Well, we know who sat here, obviously. Okay, I can't add it as a clue. There's a scratched seat.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
Yeah, that's a good question. Then obviously the center. Had clue.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
Maybe. So maybe it was just a nosebleed. It looks like we're still missing something. Breaks down, set to open in the fall. Yeah, they're still really proud of that, huh? I can't get in there, okay. We checked the cash register. We checked it, so there was nothing in the toilets. Yeah, no, there's no way it could be more in the game, or could it be? I can't add that. I think I have all the clues. I can't walk any faster either. What about the photo wall? Yeah, it's not letting me to the toilets. Nothing but these. Gloves. Okay. I had a panic attack earlier in the hotel and was a dehydration, grief, the shock of being back in Westwood. Finding blood measure didn't help. Something happened last night, but I still can't remember anything. I've always been able to trust my own memories, my own mind. I can't let me down now. I just have to retrace my steps and piece together what happened, which is what we're trying to do. I don't know what the icon means. Because we had all this add clue, but it didn't really say where we're putting it all together. Oh, sticky floor. Okay, no, I thought it was blood for a second. There's even more. There's some more buttons. Is there blood somewhere that I'm missing? Oh, maybe the broken thing on the floor, the clock. Yeah, because there's no interaction with the door. That's the only thing I haven't checked yet. We've looked at everything else. Yeah, this is probably the last clue.
What knocked this clock off the pillar? It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Even more though? What else is there? I like how the cogwheel was turning though. I mean, yeah, sure. I feel like there has to be more. Like, this is not giving us a full picture just yet, but... Sorry, don't actually want to walk over your pictures, but, like, you kind of have to. What else is there that I haven't checked yet? I guess I'm missing something? Also, I guess the security system was not a camera or anything. Typical bar setup. That's what I noted. Also, yeah, you really don't have a lot of space behind the bar. Actually, I had less space when I was walking behind the bar. Basically, that board space, and then a bar about that long. And then like 3 people on it, like just can't pass each other, I swear. You had to be good team players to make that work. What am I missing? Move fast, enter. There is a collectible mode. I knew it. Yeah, no, if anything it could just be the Mind Palace. I'll know for next time that spacebar is that though. Aha! I did pass it earlier. It didn't give me the
Definitely
option.
not the wig Nick would have wished for.
Tell me about it.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Hi, Hugh. Drink plenty of water, great for headache. What? Can you foresee the future?
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Still not everything. Anything else? But that makes me feel like we missed something else somewhere. Still stuff missing. Okay. We already looked at that glass. Maybe it is everything that we can see, but it's like I have to approach it from the right angle. Yeah, no, this only gives me the looking at it.
Might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
It's a big bottle. Okay. We've dealt with you. Oh, Joel's cap. That's what I'm looking for.
Joel's hat. Maybe we
Joel
ended up having it out after all.
Lopez? That's still not enough. I swear I didn't even see that earlier. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna play another game. Unless it's really what you want me to do. I hope it's not. I think, as far as I know, the game style, that's an optional thing. Now I can inspect the stage? Is it just me, or was that not an option before? Like, am I being crazy?
The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
Oh look, a bracelet.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened?
Apparently we found everything
Wouldn't
now.
surprise me. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
You had a lot
It was
of blood on
completely
your shirt.
shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked.
Okay. There we go, spacebar. The last thing we're gonna do. Because this is probably going to take a bit.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened.
This is so much like the Remember Me memory manipulation stuff. I was hoping it was maybe like a little, like, let's recycle it a bit. Oh my god. Like, I definitely see a connection here.
My memory ends here. But there's two glasses. Who was here with me?
Oh, where did it start? That's a good question. I guess it has to be there. I don't see any other options for the starting point. Yeah. And we have to start there, either way. Where do I have to stand? Okay, start here. It's the last thing we remembered.
I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
Could be Dennis? I mean... But Lopez's head as well. But if you made his beer drop, he would have come after you. I know, right?
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
But I'm more likely to think that it was Lopez, just because the miners had it out against us the most. Dennis was kind of like an in-between, was the vibe that I got. Oh no, that went towards
Something
the
hit
pillar.
the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
I'm trying to somehow get around here. I have to go all the way around. This is the best fucking tutorial ever. Where did it go next? I think near the jukebox.
The
And from
jukebox
there
is
to the
not in
stage.
the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow. That could be it.
Oh,
but I
wait,
still have
no.
to figure out who was sitting next to me.
No. Something's wrong. Hold on. Because there was a bottle that was knocked over.
Broken
What if it-
glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Yep. But then it doesn't give me any other option. Huh.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person
Yeah, no.
thrown into the pillar would do it.
I guess it wasn't the entrance then, and from there to the jukebox. As long as I have other options. Oh no, it doesn't seem to be the jukebox then. Okay. We are going towards the stage. I have to go all the way around again. I guess it's literally that, like, whether I have an option or not.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
No? Oh, wait, then it was first back to the bar. Oh, I can walk through all of this.
One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting.
That's weird, like none of them seem to lead on. Unless it was the end of it. No, I think it's still towards the pillar. Because Joel was sitting here. And I guess the fight... I don't know. Maybe he tried to get up to break them apart. And that's why his bottle dropped. It doesn't have to have been them. Which would also explain why his cap would land here. If a third person got involved and got shot during the fight, like, it wouldn't make sense to me. So from here to the pillar, I still, because yeah, that must have been quite the hit. I don't think it's a jukebox. But if it's a jukebox, that would mean it was Joel. But the whole
Looks
fucking
like not
thing
even
was
the
broken.
memorial board was spared by the brawl.
Yeah. I don't know. This is too vague for me to form an opinion. Like, yes, we have different options. You'd think that Sam would have been smart enough not to break the fucking memorial board. I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel like this is a fight that he would get into with Dennis. And I don't think I can... Oh, I can access. Okay. With Hugh, we had no fucking reason. Like, okay, his business card's on the floor, but I don't see any reason why that would have broken out into a fight. Remember him as a bitter and mean-spirited guy. A loner with not many friends in Basswood. And then we have Lopez. Who did very obviously try a confrontation with us already. I feel like Dennis is not the physical guy. That might just be me overthinking things. Because if I say that it ended at the stage, that's where his bracelet was. But again, Joe losing the cap, Dennis the bracelet, Hugh the business card. Any of those could have happened just because people were like trying to break whoever was fighting with Sam up. So you know what their input, or self, or the third person who came in. Hi. I see that there's one more person, but don't know who. Okay, so it's a hypothesis. We're still going with that. I don't think the scratch was not clear enough to say it was the entrance, nor was the bottle that was broken down here. I definitely think... Oh, yeah, no. It's just a question who was implicated. From here to the pillar, I stick with that. But then comes the problem. I mean... It did feel like it got to the bar. Maybe I need to check the bar again. I don't think it's a jukebox.
One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting.
But this is the end of it. This is the end of the line. And then I have the problem that I'm not explaining why the memorial was in trouble. Dennis was just moping though. See, yeah. If I could have Lopez and the stage, I'd be fine with that. Where did it end? Yeah, no, where did it end? It ended at the stage.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
I'm very certain about that. I'm fine with the path. But I disagree with... the option it gives me. Lopez's cap could still have flown over here. Then again, I don't know. I just don't think it's Dennis. Xeno, what do you think? Because this is literally the last thing that's left. I don't think it's Hugh. Dennis didn't feel like the physical type, but maybe, yeah, maybe they got into an argument. I mean, the logical conclusion, if I claim that it's finish at the fucking stage, would be that it was Dennis who was implicated. I don't like that though. We're gonna see what happens maybe if I try putting Dennis's bracelet in.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
Okay, I can see all the others. Okay.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few?
You have no idea either, yeah. I definitely don't think it's you, but let's see what he says about that.
Business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
But the fact that he said...
Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
That makes me think I'm gonna have to go with that hypothesis, because he literally says that. I definitely wanted to make him shut up. So apparently they're less on friendly... Well, I mean, I'm not saying they were on friendly terms, but I also didn't get the vibe that they were on super hostile terms. Am I really fucking up the game here?
I have the complete picture now.
Do we though?
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex.
Okay, yeah, if he said that,
The
that's fine.
backstabbing asshole or the bitch?
Yeah, if he said all that shit. You would never. But the fact that he'd lose the bracelet?
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break.
That's fine.
You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at
That sounds very promising. I guess that's why we were supposed to
Ethan
go.
is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know
Yeah.
for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him I don't have time to lose explaining myself
Yeah.
to Ethan.
No, we're leaving. We're leaving. Especially because we don't know if it's Ethan. If this is Declan, we're in trouble. We didn't know if it was Ethan. I'm not taking chances there. Nope, sir. No, 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 no. Oh my god. This game is already like messing so much with me. I love it. Damn. But yeah, I'm waiting for it to load. I think this is where the autosave is taking place. There might be a film sequence, so we're going to wait that one out. But as soon as I have the possibility to choose, I will opt out of the game for today. Yeah, I figured there was going to be another one. This is so good. Such a shame that, yeah, I'm streaming on a day where I usually don't stream stuff like this, so a lot of people are missing out on it. Was that Joe? I guess that was Joe. We get to talk to Joe.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Yeah, that wasn't smart.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that.
Groundhog Day vibes, anyone?
Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today.
Discreetly.
Anything jogs my memory? I've heard worse plans.
Same. Glad we agree on that. You're struggling to follow? I literally have a cold.
Grass went small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him.
Thank you. That was the save option, which means we're going to quit the game here. Quit, do you really want to quit? Yes, I'm pretty sure there is no unsafe progress. Holy! Like, damn! We can talk a bit about it afterwards, but holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. This is so cool. Okay, I have no idea why my Spotify is not working. Like, the sound is literally not coming through. I'm going to try restarting it, but it's not too bad. I didn't have any sound earlier either. But what we're going to do is we're definitely going to raid Alien's area, because Ely is playing the forest. Haha. And I promise to A, raid, B, motherfucking watch, because I love that game. Thanks to Xeno and Saki for actually getting me into it. I would... Like, actually, thanks Saki for getting me into it. Because I would have been shit scared doing that shit alone. Like, I mean, Xeno did it in the worst possible level. You did it in like, the hardest way, didn't you? On your own, solo, which is cool. But damn. Oh my god, this game is so cool. I really hope... You know what? I'm going to take a rest day and we're going to do this on Sunday. I know I said I'm going to continue on Saturday, but I know that Xeno is also working and then Xeno is streaming. So we would be clashing anyway. And Saturday is Xeno streaming day. So I will continue this on Sunday. I hope that I can get rid of my cold. I'll have my teas. I'll continue drinking my berry juice. And have healthy food. I mean, not that I never have any healthy food. Discombobulated my brain. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, holy... so much. This is so much going on. Holy shit. This is... DONTNOD has done it again, and I will always stand by the point that this for me is like a link back to Remember Me. Not that they're connected in any way story-wise, but both deal with memories, and I love that. As much as Life is Strange was dealing with time, as much as Life is Strange 2 was dealing with a form of telekinesis, I love that they seek out these topics. And not only is this like fantastical sci-fi, no, it really also deals with the conscious, the subconscious, what makes us who we are, regret, love, memories, loss. There is so much in this, which is basically bringing me back to Tell Me Why again. They are just that phenomenal at storytelling. Like, love it. So yeah, I'll see about playing it on Sunday. I'll update on all my social media if you want to see the end of that. See ya.